that block you're experiencing is about to be cleared. I know this Mercury retrograde, Pisces season, energy bullshit has got you feeling like things aren't working for you, but things are working for you. Something is growing here. It has to do with you tapping into your inner child. This is very important. This has been coming up so much. So take this as it resonates. Again, another like childish type energy with this Pathfinder card that just popped out. This is my where there's a will, there's a way card. And that just because you can't see the path doesn't mean it's not there. It just means you're creating it, and that doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. So a lot of you, part of this block, a big portion of this block is self-doubt. Understand that you are on the right path. You're doing what you've got to do. Yeah, okay, this has been coming up a lot in my messages. It feels as though my oracle cards are dropping. It may feel as though the divine isn't listening to you, that you are praying and it feels like the prayers aren't being answered, and just know that every time you ask for something, it is always being answered in that moment. It's just that the divine's letting you figure this out. This is something that you have which means that you have the ability to do it. It doesn't mean that, whenever I get this card, I always think of like when you're teaching a kid how to ride a bike and like you hold on to the seat, and then when you let it go and you're like, oh my God, look, you're doing it. And then they freak out. It's that kind of energy. Like you can do it. It's just, you're freaking out about it. It's just, once you get over the nerves or the freak out, you're going to be like, oh, I can ride this fucking bike, you know? There's something shifting in your home life. So if you guys have been manifesting a shift in your home, this is saying that, like, I'm hearing dream home. You have this on the way to you. So I don't know, I'm hearing overseas. So for some of you that is specific, you'll be traveling overseas. For others of you, I'm hearing like just traveling in general, but that you have a secure home available to you. So again, if you guys have been having like stability worries, don't worry about that. This is safe. This can also suggest partnership, higher level of commitment, marriage. So take this as it resonates. But you have a safe home to land in. For some of you, I'm hearing the home is you, and once you realize that, everything's going to like land as it needs to. Part of this blockage is a fear of you expressing yourself authentically, just being very real with who you are, and letting people come and go as they please. Letting the people who are gonna hate it, just let them hate it, and the ones that are gonna love it are gonna be pretty loud about it. It's almost like you've been blocking yourself from all the good because you're afraid of like the handful of bad that like who gives a shit, you know? Even though I know it's easier said than done, it always feels bigger than it like necessarily is. This is saying that with this past lives card here in reverse, whenever I get past lives, this is just for me personally, take past lives however it resonates with you. I see it as past versions of yourself within this current incarnation. I like to focus on the current incarnation, not necessarily other ones, although that stuff can pop up. Again, do however it resonates with you, but I feel like focusing on who you came to be now is more important. But again, you know your stuff, so your spirituality is your own thing, so take this again as it resonates. But how this is coming through for me is that there are older versions of you that are keeping you quiet, that are keeping you stuck, that like, oh, we can't show this side of myself because this isn't accepted, that sort of thing. Once you release that, you're gonna be like, oh my God, all these people are here to welcome me home. That it's gonna feel like you're finally home, and just let yourself be home for once. This could also represent if you had like a difficult upbringing or a difficult home life where you had to like mask or just not show yourself completely. This is saying that you are safe to be exactly who you are now and just stop fighting yourself on it. Confirmed with this fighter here. You're safe to stand in your power. Your intuition has been telling you this, and it's time for you to just manifest this new beginning. You guys have been manifesting stability is what I'm seeing. With this crow card here and this 9 of trees, you have the ability to stand on your own 2 feet, stand proudly, and just be you. And be safe being you, and that you will be met with people that see you and love you for exactly who you are. I'm going to close this out at 4:20. So if this resonates with you, let me know. All of my services are linked in my bio. So if you need any support, I offer coaching sessions. I like to tailor that specifically to like timeline structuring. So for those of you that like have a specific timeline that you want to construct, obviously manifestation is more potent with 2 people. So my energy added to this, I've seen it in my own work with my clients, is how quickly they transform has actually been really fucking remarkable, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I didn't know people could go through major life changes that quickly in the span of time that they've been doing that. So if that interests you, if you're like, I have a timeline that I want to construct, I don't know how to get there, or I've been feeling certain things of like, I know I can feel something that is calling to me, but I can't unearth it. I specialize in that too. That is actually how I started my own business. So if that resonates with you, definitely go book a coaching session with me. I have a questionnaire in my bio, so if you want to just get a better understanding of like, how is this a good fit for me, fill out that questionnaire. You can ask me questions. I will send you back an email, and from there you can decide, ask me any more questions, and we can decide if this is a good fit. But if you feel like there's something where like there is a significant blockage, it's I started my business off of, I know I need to help people, and I want to have my own business. I don't want to work for other people, and I want to help people. That is the only thing. I quit my job on that premise and started this business. So if that resonates with you, if you're like, I don't know where to start, but I need to start, I can help you. I can help you unearth this. You can also, if you don't want to commit to a whole coaching session, I have video sessions. You can do a tarot reading. We can do whatever we got to do to dig into this. So go check out all my stuff in my bio. Thank you for being here.